Alrighty, good morning, Artificer Yodi. Congratulations on first, Lyles VT, Magbio 928. And that's all of them. And wait, where's PS3 capture? Why is it? What? Why is it? Huh? Is it not? What? Amazonic 1776, good morning as well. Why is it? Huh? What the fuck's going on here? This was working just a little bit ago. What the shit? Hmm. Wait, why? Oh man, stream is probably crashing at this point, huh? Oh, that's lovely. Oh boy. Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. I don't think any of you guys can even hear me. Oh, you can hear me. That's even more interesting. Huh. Because, like, it's totally frozen on my end. I'm gonna have to restart OBS. Wait. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, OBS is just totally fucked up and frozen on my end, but apparently it's coming through just fine on Twitch? Alright, it's even, like, capturing, like, all the stuff correctly. Alright, well, let me just a second to restart this. I don't know what the fuck's going on. No sound! Let's fucking go! Ah! Alright, let me rephrase what I was saying. So, the PS3 capture was not getting picked up by OBS, so I, looked into the properties of it to see what was going on, right? And let me adjust the webcam again real quick. There we go. So I double-clicked on OBS to see what was wrong with the properties, and it just froze. As far as I could tell from the stream, it was still, like, working fine on your guys' end, but I couldn't see chat, I couldn't go through any of the scenes, I was eating up a bunch of CPU, and the PS3 capture was still not rendering, so I killed it and restarted, and now we're fine, we're fine. Anyway, good morning, Ice the Bite, Simple Walker 32, and Masonic 1776. Now, I want to point something out that I just noticed about this startup screen right here. So normally when you go to the disc like this, there's like this whole background that appears and covers up the entire back of the, that weird wavy effect with the particles in the background. That's normally covered up by something if you have a disc going, but this just displays like a game image. It doesn't have a full background for it. Oh, yes, the unequipped hat. Redeem. I should kill that. Go here. Hopefully this works properly. Bam! Alright, good. No hat! We are a hatless Jones. No hats Jones. Sega. Yeah, I've had that set up as, like, a thing. I've just, for some reason, that the unequipped hat redeem just went away. And I don't know why. Like, this has always been a thing I can do. I've always been able to take off my hat since, like, day one. Do I want to load this? I love how it has to use the PS3 loading stuff. What do you mean, look naked? It's just a hat! If I have a reduced... that is way too unsay-so, and I would probably almost get banned off Twitch for that. Oh yeah, we unlocked Silver the other day! Ooh, maybe we should try playing as him if I get brick-walled by the, Mach Speed section too hard. Already saw this. You know, I wonder if there are VTubers who have, like, remove clothing redeems. Already saw this. Yes, we got warped to a Mach Speed zone, and now we have to speed at Mach. Very simple, very straightforward. I don't remember the music loading in last time. The fuck? Anyway. Cutscenes and loading and cutscenes and loading and let's go! Crisis City! Oh yeah, Spaghetti Harrison drew this one for me. You cannot pet the cat. There is no redeem for pet the cat. Head pats are not tolerated here. Alright, what the hell were the controls again? X to jump, alright.
Yes.
Alright, is there one up here? Like, what I do remember is that I need to get a bunch of one-ups here. Missed it! So that I can have one-ups in later parts. You cannot pet the cat, Asinine Quasar, because I am the cat. Oh, hey, I need one of these. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, I gotta get the silver coin. It's precious metal. We're just doing flips. Maybe I should go further back for it. Ah, yes, controls. Good controls. Game? Okay, there we go. Now we can go back uphill. Ah, that's the wrong way around the thing. Come on. Come on, get me up there. I need to get the silver. I'm doing 100% of this, because that's what you guys paid for. Alright. What do you mean, Gondola? What's wrong with taking my hat off? Am I not allowed to remove my hat? Is that not a thing I can do from time to time? Come on. Nope. Not what I want. Okay. Ah! Straight through multiple buildings! Let's go! I will do that in just a second. I have to bite. My hands are a little bit full of the Mach Speed section. Well, not Mach Speed, but like Mach Surfing? Snowboard section. Let's go with that. Need to carefully line this up. I barely made it, but it's fine. What do you, ah, this rail is impossible. Fuck it, I'll come back later for this. It's not worth dying repeatedly just to get it yet. Eventually it'll be worth dying repeatedly for it, but not yet. What the hell was that jump? But yeah, as long as you aren't actually, like, trying to do anything too fancy, like go uphill or, like, control more than a little bit of just left and right, this part controls okay. Huh, I thought it would snap me to the rail, but it didn't. Do I have other hats? No, I only have the one hat. I'm poor, you see. I don't have a lot of money. Anyway, hat back on. There you go. I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch of those, even though the redeem is, like, super old.
Yes.
How do you reliably get onto rails in this game? What the fuck? Like, you can do it when you're not surfing, because you just hit the homing attack button and bam, you're on the rail. Hey, one up. And onto the rail. And we get the prize. Alright! Mission success! Ow. Why would someone want to see me without my hat on? That's not even seeing me bald. I'm already bald. I don't got any hair anywhere. I am smooth and silky like a fucking dolphin. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so what's on this path? Nothing good? Cool. Yeah, it would have taken me just to the left. Ooh, can I? Yes. I can, but it's... Oh, there's a... And down we go. Oh, boy. Oh, this is a good sign. I wonder if I'm going to start Silver Story today, because I keep game overing here. Hello there, car. You just sort of pushed us when you landed on us. It didn't actually deal any damage. Let's go. You thought skeletons had hair. In what world do skeletons have hair? Okay. I can almost finish turning around now. Alright, cool. It is really hard to change the direction you're going in this. It doesn't really care whether it's uphill or downhill, but changing your direction in this is really hard. I mostly had hair when I was alive. Some do. Spicy Skelly is not a true skeleton. He's a space alien that looks a lot like a skeleton, alright? That's just how it be. He's a space outlaw. Space outlaws have hair. Oh, there's a silver coin there. Oh, right. I died a bunch trying to get it, and it didn't ever pay off. Go to the left this time. I still love this, because this is just the ending right before the giant ramp that boosts you. Just no giant ramp to boost on. You just, you go. You don't boost, it just ends. And I love that. They didn't have time to program in boosts on the skateboard like they did in other Sonic games. But what do you mean, I think just Adventure 2? I guess they might be, like, boosting skateboards in, I don't know, Shadow the Edge or whatever. But I'm not gonna play that shit. Alright. So this game actually has way better rail transfers than, like, the rest of the Sonic series? Which I find kind of incredible. So I'm actually confident in, like, doing shit like that. Because this game, like, actually controls half decently on rails. And only on rails. Oh shit, Gondola Gaming has completed the ultimate. Congratulations. It doesn't do anything, but it proves that you are a true man. I went back too far, damn it. I keep dying for these silver medals that don't help. Set a head on fire would even be Ghost Rider. Also, yeah, Spicy Skelly's hair is just being on fire, isn't it? So it's not real hair in any real hair sense. Right? Alright, let's head this way this time. Alright. Wait. What? Alright. Jump onto the building, do an arm flailing animation to maintain balance, and then just casually... Oh, man. Just fucking casually... Grab the thing! Ah! Alright, Simple Walker 32. My advice to you is to pass your interview. That's all you gotta do, forehead. Oh, this game is great. I love this game. And, is powder Gatorade in my coffee bad? I don't know. Why are you asking me? If it works for you, it works for you. I'm not a nutritionalist specialist. I just eat as a hobby, mostly. Oh, nope. There we go. And this game really just showers you in one-ups. They knew. They absolutely knew the abomination they had thrown upon the world. And they compensated by giving you lots of one-ups, which is fine. Does it taste good? Interviews? I don't know. But if I was a Chad, I'd put whey powder in my coffee. I actually used to do that. The problem is, a lot of the chemicals in it, like creatine, don't handle heat very well, so you need to put it in iced coffee. Look at how good these fucking rail controls are. I can just get onto rails. It's honestly kind of incredible. I don't know why people would particularly call this worse than Sonic Adventure 1. I mean, sure, the controls are a bit sketchy, but eh. Drink it black and day old, based. Also, evil cackle. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly genuinely think this is better than a lot of Sonic Adventure. Most of, like, all of Sonic Adventure 1 that I played. And, like, about equal with 2, but, like, good and bad in different ways. I think this is more of an actual video game than 2 is. I mean, obviously this game is an unfinished mess, but so is every Sonic game. Have I played Sonic Heroes? No. Do I intend to? No. Oh, I couldn't do the thing. Alright. I have played a little bit of Sonic Heroes, and realized that the character switching system that they had is just bad. Like, okay, so the way Sonic Heroes works, for those of you who don't know, is that you play a team of 3 heroes, right? And what these heroes do is that each one of them has, like, a specific ability. And you press buttons to swap between them. But they only have, like, one ability, and you could just have one character who activates those abilities by pressing that button, instead of having to press a button to switch to that character, and then press the usability button. And I mean, there's a minutiae of difference between the characters, but they all basically just go fast. And half the abilities are just, like, keys to activate the thing mandatory for getting further in the level.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh, man. This is not going as smoothly as I remember it doing yesterday. Oh, I was hoping I could pass over it. Well, it's fine. Oh, that's sped me up. Rings? I jumped too hard. Yep. But I have a bunch of lives, though, so it's still fine. It's still fine. We can still do this. Damn it. Alright. Go fast. Go, lag! Let's go! What? Oh, I couldn't damage the... Oh, there's a thing there. Alright, now it's just reverse controls for a bit. I mean, I guess it's not technically even reverse controls. It's still right to go right and left to go left. It's just that the camera is bad. So I don't remember... So it screws with me. Alright. Let's go. One up. Correct course with these. Use the lag as bullet time to make this more playable. Oh, no, we're doing this again. Alright. Oh, yeah. That was what? Second try? Woo! Also, honestly, I do kind of want to play Shadow the Hedgehog because it's one of those games that I refuse to believe actually exists. Like, the first time I saw the box art for Shadow the Hedgehog, where you had Shadow looking edgy with a gun, I literally burst out into laughter. I just saw it at a rental store and just lost it. I just completely lost it. So I actually do kind of want to play Shadow the Hedgehog, not because I think it's going to be a good game or an entertaining game or have any real redeeming value, but because I think I will laugh so hard at it that I will enjoy myself just constantly. And I think it's incredible. That this sort of thing could exist. This is like making a Mario game where you play as Larry and he uses a gun and thinking, yes, this is good. This is what people want. This will make things better. And I mean, I've heard tell of the development behind it and where the idea even came from. Apparently, Sega kept getting letters from like kids saying, "Hey, can you give Sonic the Hedgehog a gun? I want to play this game with a gun." And that is why they made Shadow use a gun, because they're like, "Oh yes, these letters from 4-year-olds will be excellent game design advice." Does it say no open flame?
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
Oh yeah, it's Blaze the cat, Silver the Weed Hog.
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when it was...
Oh, I thought I'd be like, oh, these strange black creatures are wrecking up the town or whatever it was that Sonic said. I remember that.
And you have...
Apparently the special scene you can get or like a bit of unused dialogue where Sonic will actually go something like, "Whoa, that's a gun! I'm not gonna use a gun, I am too cool," or something like really stupid like that. And I genuinely want to see that.
I see it!
Like, Shadow the Hedgehog is just the perfect game to make fun of.
Trigger?
The gamer pad scene? What? For those of you who don't know, Iblis is one of the jinn. One of the highest ranking jinn in Islam.
Send us back in time.
Well, not even really Islam. The concept of Iblis predates the Islam and the Islamic conquests. It's just a sort of Middle Eastern pagan thing, referring to, I believe, a great evil fire spirit.
What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
Why is every character in this colorblind? I think you're the fake Shadow around here, Mephiles. Oh my god.
The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
If we will return in time...
This is like that one scene in Chrono Trigger, where you go into the future and find out that Lavos destroyed the world.
So,
Except, like, infinitely lamer with worse presentation. And I mean, being a worse version of Chrono Trigger still could absolutely mean that you're a good game with good writing, but... I don't think this is a good game with good writing. I think it's a Sonic game. Ah, yes, Rogue the Bat again. Why does Knuckles have Legos on his shoes, anyway?
you've already found
Hey, Kato the Kato, and welcome!
I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure.
Seriously, why does he have Legos on his shoes? I never understood that design choice.
What?
Have you guys discovered...
Would I date Rogue the Bat?
I received a signal indicating
No, I'm not a
there's
furry.
animals here, but
You mean we got...
Also, isn't she like 3 feet tall or something?
If you don't like it, you
That just creates so many, like, biological issues in terms of height difference.
Don't be late.
Ever notice that Rogue never got her own game? No, I didn't notice that, actually. Because I don't play Sonic games because they're bad. See, I when I've got my boots on, I'm 6'11". No. Have you never noticed that, Kato the Kato? The Legos on his shoes? Oh, it's Flame Core! This is the other fire level. Yeah, when I get to play as Knuckles here, because I'm pretty sure you get to play as Knuckles here. I'm gonna show it off. I have no control right now. Okay, now I have control. Can I slow down a bit?
What a view!
Oh, wow, we just get railed onto a fucking thing. Alright, let's go.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
It's fine.
If I use a homing attack on that monster, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Oh, you like Knuckles? Good taste. He appeared in, like, one of the very few actually good Sonic games. What is this momentum? I don't have any of it. Why is that happening? So every time we die, we're gonna be greeted with like a 15-second cutscene. But I'm gonna jump over these and just like walk. Can I do that? Oh, holding any button makes me run along these rails. Okay. Well, that's more stable than a Sonic Adventure, at least. Love new. Yes, Knuckle the enchilada. Not Knuckles, just singular Knuckle. Knuckle the enchilada. Just like Tail the fox. Or Rogue the bat. Okay, now I have control again.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Ow. What are we? It's just like a pie in the face for having the audacity to play this far into the game. I kind of love it.
Yes.
Oh boy. Wait, why is there how is there a silver medal all the way up there? How the fuck do you get that one? I can do this. Yep. Legitimately more confident in this platforming than I was in Adventure 2. Damn it. Oh, and it melts the rings. And, okay. So if I don't hit the booster and just take it nice and slow, we're fine. Oh, boy. Rings. Give me the rings. Oh, damn it. Alright, cool. Oh! It keeps running out right before I actually reach them. It's fine. This slide is so overpowered, I love it. It's so broken. Oh, no! I got owned. If you can survive lava in Dark Souls, you can survive lava in this game. True? I'm not even sure which lava is deadlier. Yeah, like, I'm holding just, like, right here, and he's going forward because he's, like, super on rails, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, God, why am I all the way to the right? I want to change that, please? Good physics. Let's just take a nice casual stroll real quick. Oh man, Kata the Kata, you have not seen what happens when I play Sonic games, have you? No, this is just business as usual. Yeah, gravity is the ultimate weapon, and I have mastered it. Yeah, let's just have a nice, easy Sunday walk. Hopefully I don't get railed to my demise. Oh, hey, interesting. Oh! So you can't move left and right when you're on this track path because because you're on a rail. But you can if you jump. Oh. Oh no. Ah, yes! I slammed into nothing at full speed and got knocked down from colliding with the nothing so hard. Oh boy. Okay. Yes. Alright. Hey, Confused Biscuit 5. Don't shoot you. Don't worry. I'm not Shadow the Hedgehog. I am not Ow the Edge. I am not Original the character. I very rarely use guns on people. Have I ever played Death and Taxes? No, but I saw someone else play it. It didn't seem like my kind of game. I tend to like games that are more challenging, and especially games that are kind of jank. Speaking of kind of jank. Alright, let's get out of here. Smooth recovery. The ring, thank you. Ow. But this whole game is just a pre-recorded bit, right? Like, especially with Shadow the Hedgehog. This whole, like, the franchise going from 3D onwards feels less like an actual video game and more like a ridiculous parody of what someone thought video games should be. And that's kind of why I like them. Oh, are my sound alerts busted? I didn't even see that Confused Biscuit 5 followed me. Anyway, Confused Biscuit 5, thank you so much for the follow. No, oh, fucking. I don't tell this to a lot of people, Confused Biscuit 5. In fact, out of all of my more than 1,000 followers, you are the only one I've ever told this to. But the truth is, you're actually my favorite follower. That's right, my number one. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Because confusion is my favorite status effect, 5 is my favorite number, and I'm a big fan of biscuits in every sense of the meal. Ow! Fuck, into the pit. Oh, oh yeah, no, Biscuit, that is this game. You are just going to be continuously confused at what's going on, and it's just gonna work. Just a bit to the left. It's not actually a new redeem, Herodolor. It's just an old redeem that I reactivated. I think I accidentally deactivated it back in, like, October or something. It's not supposed to be a new redeem. Anyway, hat gone. No, we didn't get impaled or nothing. We took damage from touching the radioactive spike. Can I just, like... Ah, good jumping physics. I am mashing... I'm not even holding the analog stick. I am just mashing the jump button here. I love this game. It's so bad, and it's so good. Okay, now I can move again. Okay, we're good. Wait, why are we going backwards? No! No! Oh yes, an evil cackle! Okay, now I can turn this is even better than Adventure 2 with how broken it is. It's broken in all sorts of exciting, fresh, new ways. I love it. Oh, I love this game so much. You know, turn around. There we go. Ah. All right. Physics. Anyway, let's just, you know, hang it on the ceiling for a bit. How are you guys doing? You enjoying gravity? Honestly, I think this just proves that Sonic is actually a Sigma male, because one of the strongest signs of being a Sigma male is sleeping on the ceiling. How jank must the game be? Oh, man. Yes, absolutely yes. This game had like half the development time it needed to, and partway through development they got rid of half of the staff. So that it could work on Sonic and the Secret Rings instead. This game is like trying to use half a woman to make a baby in 4 months. And then being surprised when it doesn't come out as exactly normal. Alright, gotta avoid the boosters because they're death traps.
Yes.
See? Death traps. Man, when do I get the bounce bracelet? I know that thing's really strong in this game. Okay. Oh, God, I love this game. I genuinely love this game. I'm just having so much fun with it for all of the wrong reasons. But it's still so much fun. Because it's bad. That's not Tails saying it's so used. That's the Blaze the Weed Hog thing. I wanted in 6 months with half the staff. That is correct, Magdeus. And they brought us this artisanal masterpiece. Ah, I lost control again. Nice. Alright, so now I need to, like, this is a hard part. Okay, so they just fired. Bam! First try. And checkpoint. Let's go.
This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, no, now I'm sliding. Now I'm sliding. Stop sliding. There we go! You really think so, Ice the Bite? Personally, I'm not into women who walk around without pants. Or, like, at least a skirt. Hey, free one up! Hey, buddies. I don't think they can even reach me. Get wrecked. Okay. Yeah, you don't even need to platform across this. They made platforming, then they realized that the platforming was terrible, so they made it optional. Oh yes, this room, copy-pasted from that other place where I had to kill a bunch of dudes. Lovely. What is that guy doing? Alright. Easy peasy. New Vegas, what? Wait, what's going on in the chat right now? New Vegas, what? What happened in New Vegas? Okay, now I understand the plot thread. Alright, easy. Understood the body proportion of the animals despite clearing the end of the heads are 2 times as big as their body and larger than normal. Yeah? Yeah, they're a bit weird looking. Like, hedgehogs aren't actually blue, for one thing. For another thing, they have spikes, like, everywhere on their body, instead of, like, just on, like, their hair and shoulder blades and butt. And for another thing, I don't think Sonic actually has, like, proper quills. These look like shark fins to me. Alright, I need a ring. There's a ring. There's a spring as well. We are going down. Cool. Easy. How do I... Should I just kill this guy? Yes? Yes. Easy. Now all I have to do is not get sniped, and we're fine. Because you can get hit by those falling rocks during this cutscene and just die instantly. But no, Lyles VT. His arms wouldn't be blue because he's not covered in fur. He's covered in, like, shark fins or something. The Sonic Adventure for DS. Isn't that Sonic Rush? Pretty sure that's Sonic Rush, right? Also maybe Sonic Rush 2 or whatever. Sonic Rush Adventure? Trying to rail me directly into an enemy and succeeding? Let's go. Oh, this game is a dumpster fire. Alright, what's over here? Some deadly bros. Got it. That's the game in a nutshell. I mean, yeah, honestly, if Oblivion, like, functioned properly, I would be far less interested in it. Being able to use, like, paintbrushes that fly in the air to break into the... Oh, hey. That's backwards. Other way, please. At least I think that's backwards. One of these ways is the way I'm going. That's the way I'm going. Hey, an invincibility power-up. We don't damage enemies, but we're invincible. Oh, I know this pit. This pit is infamous. You gotta do this.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, honestly, I really liked Oblivion because it was such a janky shit show. Ah, can't move. Yes, good.
Concentrate your power on one.
Is this the one? No, this isn't where you have to light all of them at the same time. This is just, like, if you hit the light thing, you can get, like, the ability to see things with your eyeballs. But I'm used to playing video games blindfolded, so I can't control myself.
No.
Ah! Oh, now that is a deadly speed trap. And they're going very light on the checkpointing here, too. Yeah, if you run into certain edges of stuff, like where walls meet, you just might start sliding to the side and lose the ability to control yourself at all. Everyone looks so fucking ugly in Oblivion. True? But there's mods to fix that. what was it called? The Oblivion, like, Better Faces mod or something? You can find it on Nexus mods. That's what I used for it. And it dramatically improved the gameplay experience because it was look-outable. And I think that was, like, the only mod that I used for it, and just let the game's shitty self fly freely beyond that. Alright.
What?
No, fuck. Alright. The adult... Isn't Daggerfall one of the 2D sprite-based ones? Someone made adult mods for that? Cameron, alright. I mean, okay, I guess you could. You just need to do, like, a quick sprite edit for most of it, but... That is a weird place to do sprite editing, honestly. I mean, I get it. If it exists, there's a nude mod for it. It's just... It feels like that's a misplaced effort. Let me through! Alright, checkpoint! Nice. 8 minutes!
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I can't get up there. I wanted to get up there.
Knuckles.
Can I skip dealing with Knuckles? I sure can. Perfect. So for this section, you're supposed to switch to Knuckles. But I don't want to play as Knuckles, so I'm not gonna. Good old game censored it. I see. Can I get up there without Sonic? I should be able to get around without Sonic at least. Oh, just short. Damn it. Alright, I really need rings. Where rings? There are rings. Cool. Ah, they're lava. Cool. But I still need rings. Can I get up there? Well, there's rings over there. Wait, gaming companies try and take down nude mods? Really? Why? They're like free advertising for your game if they're good. Okay, I think I can make this jump! Oh god, the physics! The deadly physics. Yeah, I don't think I can make this jump anymore. But I thought incorrectly for once. I should be able to jump here. Oh, almost. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna switch to Knuckles. Come on, Knuckle, get over here. Knuckle the enchilada. Come on. Oh, there's rings over there, too. Nice. Can I just... Oh, wait. Rings there. I don't know if I can just make that jump, though. I probably have an easier time making this jump because there's an enemy to let me attack, too. It didn't jump. Can't use new mods on World of... Wait, WoW is in World of Warcraft?
Okay.
How would they even detect that? Is my question.
Knuckles. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
While jumping, all the lights shine at once. Your way
Yeah, Knuckles is bad in this game.
once to do it.
Like, I was clearly in the drilling attack state and I took damage from him. He's just kinda, you can't play as this guy. But they really wanted me to for this section, so I decided to play along with it for a bit, see how well that goes. What? What was that? Okay. Yaoi mod for Sonic 06? Please do not discuss that in my chat, thanks. Oh god, why? Excuse me? Okay, so you can sink like most of the way into the ground. Bizarre. Wait, what? Guilty just asking for need. I mean, can you blame them though? Oh wait, no, Viking wasn't in that yet, was she? So yeah, you can blame them. Who the heck even were the chicks in Strive at first? I know there was like the, Acre chick with the dolphins who was like overpowered and made everyone mad? I've never played a Guilty Gear game. May, is that it? Oh, I found something. Yeah, May. Were there like other, like, that's the existence, that's the whole existence of females in Guilty Gear that I'm aware of, because everyone was complaining about her just spamming dolphins forever. What the fuck? These are weird physics. Alrighty. Okay. We can roll that way, game. Biken is in Strive now. Yeah, I know she's in there now. So I'm like, oh hey, that's the pink-haired samurai chick. I dig her. And then I saw like that there were a bunch of is that all the lights or is there one more? There's one more, like over here? Yes. Is that not all the lights? Is there a fifth one somewhere that I'm not aware of? Damn it. Yes, I remember seeing some, like, game journalism article complaining that Biken's tits were getting bigger, and I'm like, man, these people probably definitely have actual testosterone in their blood, huh? God damn. Why would you complain about something like that, honestly? Ah, that's the one that I missed. Okay. Now I should know where all of them are. So, I'm gonna wait for this one to stop shining. And now I'm going to go ahead. Alright, I can press L1 to just center it behind me. Oh, what? Okay, sure. Milia, Giovanna, Aino, and May. Is Milia the blonde chick who attacks with her hair? I have no idea who Giovanna is, though. People complain about everything and everyone. True, this is why I'm glad I'm not a people anymore. Oh yeah, they copy-pasted this room as well. Ah! This is wait, is that a one-up over there? Ow. Giovanna is new to Strive. Camera! Okay, it was just a 10. Ow. Why? Just for score, I guess? Oh no, oh no, controls. I hear the exits. Let's fucking go. I think pretty much everyone has stopped taking Game Journal seriously, Biscuit 5. Has a cool dog. Huh. I don't think I have ever seen anything about her. Like, I've seen Biken, because I know her from the older games. Just call you Biscuit or Biscuits, that's not gonna happen. I always read out everyone's number in their names. Out of nothing more than sheer hatred. Like, we've got a guy in here who's not here right now, a regular, who goes by Ultra Blaze, except it's Ultra Forza 3. Because that's how it's written out, and that's how I pronounce it. Hey, Jewel Caribou 2881. If you don't want people reading the numbers in your name, you shouldn't have put numbers in your name.
I found a chaos.
That's just how it be. Oh, this is the boss! Right! Hey, Nightshade Channel, good morning. Alright. I love how the lava is just like a flat polygon with a texture map. And it doesn't react to anything. There's not even like effects showing up on there. It looks worse than the PlayStation 2 lavas that I've seen. Oh, it's incredible. It's as reactive as like... I I want to say PlayStation 1 lava, but I think there may have been better looking PlayStation 1 llamas. They just had lower textures.
Leave this to me.
Yes, here we are, Iblis. We have triggered a boss fight with Iblis because we are the Iblis Trigger. Yeah, so
It's a little too far to attack.
this boss is a wait-around boss. Which means that I get to wait around a bunch because wait-around bosses are bad design. And very boring. Even Threads of Fate, a game I love, has a wait-around boss. That's a bad boss. Ah. Oh! He was attacking.
Watch out, Sonic!
Alright.
Against something that large, you won't have a chance on the sun.
I guess I'll actually have to pay attention to him to see if he does a, dives for me instead of just, like, hangs out. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. So how are you doing so far today, chat? I know it's still only morning, so not a whole lot's going on. Alright, so he's doing the little wiggle dance. But, we're gonna have plenty of time of nothing happening. Kick me! Damn it. So, you know, we can zatsu on about whatever's going on. I'm looking forward to the rest of my streams this week, particularly Saturday's stream. Hopefully I actually do get a sponsorship from it. Like, I put it in mostly as a shitpost, but I think it'd be funny if I actually did. Yes, to reset you back to the center of the arena, they have to launch you into a spring. Because this game is not well programmed. Oh, he's diving at me, ain't he? Yep, well, he only dived at something. Yeah, flying through the air for 10 years, because that's the only way they can make this boss fight work. I'm a big fan of what accidentally happened in the, Zoid fight. Where I did a homing attack that went flying through the air for 10 years and landed out of bounds, and then somehow walked back into bounds. But yes, he does dive, and then shoot rocks. And then summon platforms. Repeat. And that's the boss fight. And then is extremely springy. Forgot this game has a Zoid. Oh man, I love the Zoid fight. There is a great clip on my channel from the Zoid fight. You absolutely have to check it out. Yep. Oh, he's doing a dive. Oh, he hit the platform. Well, time to jump over here and collect one ring. Because we're invincible now. Next up, he's gonna, like, hurl... I can just make this jump, can't I? Yeah. Nice! I might be able to get an extra, like, early cycle on him. Let's go. He's doing his little wiggle. Sounds like he's on platforms. Dive for the rock, dive for the rock, dive for the rock, dive for the rock. Diving for the rock, diving for the rock, diving for the rock. Nope. He has no interest in this common human rock. What about this one? Gonna dive for the rock? He's diving for the rock. I can't see where I'm jumping to, so I just have to trust the game. Which is generally not what you want to do in a Sonic game. You don't want to trust the game.
Is that size just for show?
I like how if you look in the background when we're really high up, you can see the textures distorting past a certain point. That's nice. That's good detail. Sonic Team really gave it their all for this game. Oh yeah, Many Days. I remember you mentioning Mafia 1 before. I don't know what... I mean, you explained to me that it's a video game. Oh, right, yeah, that I need to actually, like, hit it a fourth time. That didn't work. I wonder if I can survive this. I can because I'm a god of video games. Camera. me grab some of these.
Sonic, it's
Oh, he's just coming at me. Alright, right. That's what he does. I thought he had to hit a rock to make this happen. Anyway, yeah, he just rampages for a bit. And then you can just...
It's dazed from the
You can just do that. He doesn't actually, like, rampage anywhere that's remotely threatening. He just rampages for a bit. And that's it. That's it. That's the boss fight. First try, because I'm a god of video games, especially Sonic games. Let's go. Ah, this game. Alright. Yeah, he just gets upset and smashes some rocks. So what's our score ranking?
Just 8.
B, alright. Okay, so I think if you beat that fight without getting hit and collect all of the rings, you'll, get the S rank. Noted, because I am gonna have to S rank everything and collect all of the silver medals as well. Because that is what the people paid for. They threw 666 United States dollars at me to force me to play this video game. And I'm cool with that, honestly, because this is a pretty fun video game. Like, I've been enjoying this video game. What about you guys? Are you enjoying this video game? It's broken and barely works, and that's why it's great. Ah, literally pulling the emerald out of their ass. Okay. Why don't they give characters backpacks?
Control.
Wait, can Sonic use Chaos Control? I thought that was a Shadow thing. 24-hour stream? God, no. Like, I might do a 24-hour stream as, like, a special event that people can just, like, do, like, call in like I did with the subathon, but I don't think I would do a 24-hour stream just out of nowhere. Especially with how busy I am with, like, video editing and taking care of stuff and looking into other stuff. Once again, only the guy who can't fly can land safely.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear someplace else?
Don't they get trapped in the future at this point and they have to find another thing?
Themselves.
Ah, a random newspaper. The Daily Soriana, the Festival Hedgehog of Mystery. Ah. They put a lot of love and care into translating this properly. As you can see, Daily Soriana. Lovely. It's so weird and wrong to have things that are human in a Sonic game. Why did they do that from Sonic Adventure 1 onwards? Why did they put him in Los Angeles? Why? Just have him go in the weird islands with the checkerboard patterns and fight the evil human guy who makes robots. Don't do the thing! Whatever. Seriously, don't tell me that this isn't fucking weird, that this is weird-ass mascot character and just, like, a guy. And yes, Billy Smiles XSL. They were, in fact, in the future. There it is. So now we have the, Bubble Shield power-up from Sonic 3, the good one. Wait a minute, I see a blue over here. Oh, the Musketeers thing. Nah, I'm not doing that yet. I want to get like a guide or whatever. I'll do that towards the end of the game. This game is so good. Like, unironically, I enjoy this game. Like, it's a terrible game, but that's why it's good. It's avant-garde game design, by which I mean it's shit but funny. Shit but in a funny way is the best a game can hope to be if it's a Sonic game. It can't hope to actually be good. Right, I remember this part. So you have this, like, weird thing, and then you bounce into it, and the top part comes off. And then you get teleported to, like, here? Like, there's just a straight-up warp pipe. Like, you can see there's, like, a thing over here with a mirror and whatnot, right? Do you have SSD? It seems fast. No, this is on the PlayStation Triple.
Yeah, to do a bounce jump. You can attack downward or jump high here.
Yeah, you just clipped through the fucking pipe over here, because they couldn't figure out how to, like, oh. Hello, camera? stuck outside! Oh, the lag! Oh, man. Oh, the freezing up controls. Yeah, oh, Jesus. What? Like, you can see blatantly through the wall over there, too, as well. It's so good. Anyway, there's like a Mario warp pipe over here because they couldn't, like, program going under the ground and above the ground properly, so they just made it teleport you. And it doesn't do a particularly good job at teleporting you, but it does. This game is phenomenal. This game is incredible. I'm genuinely in awe of this game. Therefore, it is an awesome game. That's just logic. That's just science. That's just loading screens. Follow Dr. Eggman's train.
Shouldn't you save the train before chasing after...
Oh, this level! The radical train.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
Yes, I remember this level. Yes. Oh, man. From the original LP of this game. Ah, there's a switch. Yes, this level causes pain and frustration for most people. Did I do it right or did I do it wrong? If you hit that boost on the wrong side, you just die instantly and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. But it looks like hitting the right side of it instead of the left side of it, the jump didn't jump. Makes you work fine. So I just want to hit the right side of it and I'll get through this loop without dying. Very simple, good, intuitive game design.
I better hurry up and cross this.
Just do the thing properly and you won't die. Oh, I don't have any rings. Well, I'm definitely gonna game over here because I don't have, like, any lives. I don't think they give, like, any lives either. Yes, I remember this part. Bam. Oh, the things. Alright, the conveyor belts change direction when the things flash. I just walked underneath his leg without getting hit? Sure. I guess they used like a mesh collider for all of the monsters. Where's the thing? Over here. Or does it spawn in after I kill it? There it is. Alright, part 2 done. Camera's still very good. Okay. Back to the second one. Hit the side of it like a champ. Because the speedrun will tell you all about this. If you hit the side of boosters, you go slightly faster. So what I'm doing might seem like super risky, but I'm just doing it to save time.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train.
Can I use floating attack? I can. Nice. It bounced me onto the spring, or the rail. Incredible. Incredible.
Those things seem to be protecting that cage or something.
Yes, the bounce bracelet deals shitloads of damage real fast. Oof. And if I didn't use it there, I probably would have lost the train and lost a life. But it's fine. We've got one life going to a mock speed zone. I just have to do it, like, first or second try. You know, I just have to get to the hardest mock speed zone first try and we'll be fine. It's easy. All I gotta do is just get through it. Just beat the level. It's a one-step process. You beat the level. And that's it, and you're fine. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. What do you mean, Flyer? This is a great game.
Uh-oh.
This is a fantastic... Yeah, what do you mean? It's a great game. What are you talking about? One up here. There we go. Hit this. Boing, boing. Oh, right, there's the second part. We're fine. Oh, we can't smash through that. But we're still fine. We have a spare life.
Trains. Uh-oh. Gotta speed up.
Oh, there's a silver medal there?
Yes.
Of all places? And there. Oof. Both of those are going to be a pain to get. Jump, jump. Alright, we're good. We're golden. We can make this. We can... Oh, right, the fence. I forgot about the fence. That's my bad. I should have remembered the fence. Oh, well. But yes, good morning, Flyer3232, and welcome to Sonic the Sonic 2000 in Sonic. I've been enjoying myself so far, honestly. Skip this. I should probably save after it. Nah, I'll just beat the level next time instead of having to save. It'll be that easy. You just beat the level. It's that easy. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta win. It's like playing Dark Souls. Step 1, win. Step 2, win harder. Step 3, invade other people and make their lives miserable because it's funny. Have I been enjoying myself because it's actually fun or because the game is a cruel joke? Cruel jokes are fun, though. So by definition, I've been enjoying myself because the game is fun. It's a cruel joke. Also, good morning, Billy Smiles XSL. I think I forgot to greet you. It's really that simple. The game is a cruel joke. It is the punchline to the entire Sonic the Hedgehog series. And therefore it's fun, because it's funny as fuck. Yeah, so that's how I've been enjoying myself, because it's a cruel joke, and cruel jokes are fun. Cruelty is incredibly fun. I love cruelty. Cruelty is one of my favorite hobbies. Like, cruelty and spite make the world go round. That and nepotism. They're incredibly powerful forces that everyone should invest in. I tried to lightspeed dash there, but it wouldn't go. It didn't take. I seriously wonder how you get all the rest of that stuff over there. Alright, this. And use my accumulated time bonuses. I might die here. Now we're good. Hey, Archeon 101. Well, yeah. Alright, we're good. What? What did I hit? Okay. Whatever. Oh, there's the booster. Okay. Gotta go at a reasonable pace. Yeah, I mean, Sega's basically just a small indie company at this point. They can't even afford actual designers. They have to snipe ROM hackers to design their games for them because they can't afford to hire people who are actually really talented. They just have to refurbish ROM hacks. Come on, there we go. I hit the jump, but the lag ate it. This is going good. This is going very good. Cool.
Does this conveyor change direction?
Is that actually what happened, Flyer? I know the story of Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis was... I mean, actually, no. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis was an actual ROM, wasn't it? They ran a ROM inside an emulator, which is how they got it working on the GBA and why it ran absolute trash. And the physics were all wrong. I think that's how that works. Alright, there we go. Or there's some other, Sonic lore for a more modern Sonic game that I don't know about. Hell yeah, Paladin Boots! The Radical Highway. The Sonic Adventure. It's funny you say that, Archeon 101, because, I had such a bad time playing Sonic Adventure that I just stopped playing the game. I got partway into it and decided, no, this game is bad and not worth my time or effort. Easy. Gonna put an old Sonic CD port, but lost the old quote because Japan game preservation. Oh, Sonic CD was the one. Okay. Sonic Writers. No, this is peak Sonic. What was wrong with, Adventure? Like, virtually everything at every level? The animations were horrifying to look at in a way that was pretty funny. The controls and physics were bad. The level design was more obnoxious than, like, challenging or anything good. The soundtrack might have been okay, but I genuinely don't remember a single song from it, so I can't actually comment on it. Alright, nice. Avoid the fence this time, now that you know that it's there. What is happening? Okay. But Shadow the Hedgehog. I have not played Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not actually a Sonic fan. I just enjoy hating on the video games for being bad. That's why I play stuff like this, because, like, to me, this is what Sonic is and always will be. Just kind of terrible. With the only redeeming quality being that, a couple of the songs are kind of catchy. Alrighty, there we go. Christian Right Rad, Sonic CD stuff, okay. Hey, it's Walker 32, welcome back. And I mean, I kind of enjoyed Sonic Adventure 2. And I say kind of, because if they cut out, like, the mech stages are mediocre and kind of dull. The, Emerald Hunting stages are bad and I hate them. Only a B, really. Just shy of A again. And, the Sonic and Shadow stages are just completely fucking broken and barely work. And that's really funny to laugh at them. So I've been enjoying Sonic Adventure 2, but not as much as this game, because it is nothing but like Sonic Stage of 2, completely broken and barely work. And I think that's basically what I want from 3D Sonic games, just them to be broken and bad and non-functional and like funny to laugh at. Because they certainly don't seem like they can have the good gameplay or story. Wait, when did he rescue her?
Oh, I knew you'd returned. You had to.
Oh yeah, American. I remember that song. That song is awesome.
There will be no more interruptions.
Alright, so this is like at least getting kidnapped number 4, I think?
Must die.
Ah, cheesy particle effect! Slow motion roll! Oh my god!
So how was your little walk?
Here we go! Kidnapped number 4. Oh yeah, Wordy Dirt, she is incredible.
Time to end this.
Like, she doesn't just look out of place, she also looks legitimately Down syndrome and kind of horrifying to look at in general. And that's what I like about this. Because it's not just a really awkward and terrible bestiality story. It's a bestiality story where you don't want to look at anyone involved. It's ideal. It's literally the same. It is actually, you're right. I didn't even notice that. They reuse the animation every time. That's amazing. Alright, so I think we unlocked the Shadow story now, right? We unlocked original the character. We unlocked Rockman Charcoal. Oh, he's just flying away. I love how she only got half a team. Half a tan. She only has half a tan on her legs, and I love that. And the opening cutscene, she very clearly has, like, fishnet stockings. In, like, actual gameplay. She just has half a tan.
Sonic!
Diving headfirst towards the ground. If Sonic wasn't there, like, the world would have ended right there, which I find hilarious. Just randomly, I'm just gonna kill myself and assume that Sonic will be able to get there in time. And if she guesses wrong, splat. That'd be a fun meme edit of that cutscene. Dude, I know! It's so bad. They tried to make him, like, realistic to show off next-gen high-definition graphics, and it... Oh my god, what were they thinking? I mean, what were they thinking has been pretty much my question for, like, every single Sonic game past 3 and Knuckles. Eggman looks like a... He's a Gru-looking motherfucker. He looks like Jim Carrey. Ah, yes! Good morning, you fell for it, Fool 23, and Frexel next. What do you mean, not in Genesis?
Let's see what you can do.
This is unironically one of the best boss fights in the game. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Nice. Ah. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. That'd be nice to keep reusing it. Yeah! I need to figure out how to get the DLC for this working. Because I do completely intend to complete, like, these very hard versions of levels with the DLC, because it's gonna be awesome. Oh, hey, there's, like, dudes left over here still. Oh, they went away. Ah, it's fine. Bam! Ah, yes! This attack, which is so much more deadlier than missiles because he fires like one shot where you were several minutes ago. How is anyone supposed to dodge that? Absolutely horrifying. Oh shit, oh, what? What? The physics? But yeah, as you can see, all you have to do is like hold an erection and you move. Very much like all of the fights in Sonic Adventure 1, in fact. Go. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Another reason I didn't really much like Sonic Adventure 1. Ow. Because like the boss fights were literally just you can win them by moving like a little bit. Like, not even a lot. You could just hold left at the slowest speed, and the attacks would still all miss you. What's going on with this thing over here? Nothing, alright. Hold an erection and move. Well, Billy Smile, it's unfortunate that you have such a dirty mind, but I am an extremely say-so streamer, which is why I would never say anything like that. I guess it does technically take longer to get here, and you might not have enough time? Yeah, okay, so I guess that's where the challenge is. I actually have to, like, pay attention and face his one arm. BFE boy. Hey, I am going to be doing say-so BFE, alright? Ah, yes. Good camera. Oh, now it doesn't even show the boss anymore? The camera broke. Oh, God. Well, doing this blind. There's nothing unsay-so about having a boyfriend, or being a boyfriend in my case. So it's fine. I'm say-so, but I'm not a pure, innocent idol. So it's fine. I never branded myself as an idol who's, like, got a relationship with my chat. Hello? Controls? Cool. Good controls. There we go. Be about love and no sex before marriage. Exactly, Billy Smiles. Look, you can parasocial me, but that doesn't make me your boyfriend. That's just how it is. I'm not dodging this, by the way. Yes, it deals 1 hit of damage, which does nothing if you have a ring except make you drop your rings.
No problem.
Yes, the world's slowest crash. You can just stand there and you're fine. BFE is just a necro date. Don't say that, Ice Mike. Yeah, so that was Radical Train. It's not that bad. I don't know why people get upset about this game. Yeah, do not say that. Red is awake and on the prowl, and we do not need her in here making comments like that. I don't need to be getting sex bested by her. Premarital handholding. Exactly. You're getting in Paladin boots. I mean, my stream is live.
That was a gutsy move back there.
Ice the Bite.
I was desperate, and I just had to get away.
Her eyes are so far apart. My god. Like, they need to be moved inward by, like, 50%.
Sonic,
And then they need to, like, redo her head shape so that it's not horrible.
okay?
They got a different zip code. I love how the ground is just a flat polygon. Yes, Archeon 101, this is the Bestiality Sonic game. She ain't no human. Yeah. Yeah, she's not human. Her species is Princess. She's Princess... No, her species is Elise. Her first name is Princess. She's Princess the Elise, just like every other Sonic character.
Together, I'm sure we'll be able to get across the matter.
Good video game. Right, Wordy Dirty? Like, they're not even tights in the opening cutscene. In the opening cutscene, they're fishnets. In this, it's just she has half a tan. This game is so terrible. I love it. I might do a marathon stream of this at some point. Some say that Sonic 06 was not made, it just materialized. Unfortunately, this is one of those images that was made with a human hand. I didn't get any of the rings at the start, because it didn't rail me onto them properly. If I get hit by... yeah. It played the death animation twice. Yeah, it didn't rail me onto those the first time I let this level loaded in. Ah, boy. Good video game. Okay, so don't touch anything. Let the game play itself for a bit. Golden rule of trying to quote-unquote play Sonic the Hedgehog games. Hey, free metal. Where's this go? Yeah, let's avoid that. It's dangerous. But where is Amy in this game? She shows up later on. Although she also showed up previously. Alright, cool. Avoid boosters, they're dangerous. Pretty sure her shield is an instant kill against the Princess Shield, or Elise Shield, I guess. Alright. We're fine. We're fine! Everything fine. Cool. Okay. I really wish I could read chat, but I have to pay attention to the level at least a little bit, because we're getting into the late game now.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, you can just walk into people with the shield on. Hell yeah, why not? What? I pushed some of those rings away when walking into them because they have physics. Oh, this game is the best. Did she not have opinions on Sonic's hard-on? Who? Amy? Or Little Lady Red? Oh no, I missed the checkpoint. No, let me go back, let me go back. No, back. You have to go back. Nope, not this way. Okay. Alright, no. Alright, cool. Yeah, it won't center behind me. Or maybe it is centering behind me and I can't tell. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go back very slowly so we can avoid any booster pads. Hey, there we go! Looks like we're mostly in the clear. Just have to avoid these booster pads. And we can go back! Alright! Who is Little Lady Red? Hang around a little bit longer, Isobite, and you'll find her. She shows up here all the time. This way. Was dangerous and incorrect, but I did it anyway. Grinding on trees. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Ooh. No! I wanted the thing! Ah, well. But yeah, Amy Rose is in this, and you play as her at one point, and it's weird. Nice, another one up. You raid her once. Yes, I did raid her once, it's true. She's the doll who comes in here and occasionally, constantly sexually harasses me. Oh, what? Alright, let's go this way. I broke something, but I don't know what it means or what's going on. But I'm no longer on a rail. Alright, oh, good lord. Vampire? No, doll. What? Alright, something went wrong somewhere. Let me see if I can get back on this rail and have it work out. Ah, jeez! Why of now, of all times, are physics applying and I have to go fast? Ah, here's where I'm supposed to go.
Let's rip.
I have no control. I am on the rails and just free-falling. Now I'm stuck going back upwards. Okay. Alright, it's figured it out. It managed to successfully complete a loop. Oh god, why are we falling off loops now? Normally we just stick to them. Is that what being later in the game means? The difficulty is that you can fall off loops if you don't let go of them? Alright. Necromancersonly.com? No. Wrong link, wordy dirt. Hold on, let me type it in chat for you. Onlybones.cam. There you go. That's the link you're looking for. Necronly fans? Oh man. If I ever get an 18 art tag, which I'm never going to, that would be a really good pun for it. I forgot which button was Ray Shields. So I drowned in knee-high water. Let's go.
If you put your power together,
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
Yeah, Sonic don't know how to swim. Oh, you just hit the turtle. Ah, what? Ah. Good video game.
if you put your power together, you will be able to walk on this wall.
Yeah, this game unironically is kind of good, but for all of the wrong reasons. Like, it's a horrifying shit show, and that's what makes it good. Like the fact that I can't actually, like, wait. What do you mean riding this turtle? It just went under the... What the fuck? Oh, now it's back? And we're stuck to it? What's going on? The turtle just goes up and down. It doesn't... You can't ride it. Was that... They just used the wrong voice clip or something for this? What the fuck? Oh, boy. Have I done the yoga yet? No. That's later. What? Well, we're on a rail. Hopefully this works properly. It's not working properly, but I can pretend. And we got turned around! Okay. Nope. Maybe? Maybe. Alright, we lived. This game... no. It's really trying to rail me onto a thing. But... Oh, hey. Thing over here. Let me grab that. Yoink. Alright. Okay. Okay, barrier up just in case the game has its conniption. Sideways gravity, let's go. Okay, I think this is where we were supposed to end up anyway. Ah, wordy dirt. Wordy dirt. Japanese lesson for today. Water is Mizu. Ow. Because there's water on screen, and that's what I was thinking. Ow. Is that all of them? Oh, there's this one. What? Alright, whatever, it's fine. Hey, Majide 2007. Ooh, there's another good Japanese lesson. Majide means seriously? Like with a question mark. Or, you know, Machi Fuzukena means stop screwing around, or seriously fooling around. More literally. And I don't know what you mean by surviving glitch hell. This game is, like, only slightly more buggy than the other Sonic Adventure games. Yes, she has literally half a 10, and therefore orange legs. It's great. Don Hyaku Niju Moyase. Hyaku is 100. Moyase. What is... I cannot remember that. You'll give me the Japanese lesson. I gave you the Japanese lesson. What? Yan. Okay. Oh yeah, Hari Nezumi. With Nezumi being mouse and Hari being needle.
Elise, you should go back to the castle.
Okay.
Oh, she's even worse in the pre-rendered FMVs. She looks... Oh, her neck is so long, and her eyes have different zip codes, and her forehead just swells up like she's malformed. Oh my god. Look at that neck!
Wonderful princess before?
It's so horrifying. Like,
Once you're
it's twice as long as it actually should be. Oh, jeez. Hanschuf, Baumwolf. Yeah, German is really easy to understand because it's like super straightforward.
It allowed me to be so
Oh, this is the romance scene. Avert your eyes, everyone. You don't actually want to see it. Der Henschel.
a girl.
Unte sie
Sounds
Bots.
like being a princess isn't that easy.
Lacey Chaber. I don't know who that is.
But I love this country.
It's a Final Fantasy cutscene, except, like, bad. It's like if you gave a bunch of amateur Final Fantasy fanboys a budget.
So loved my late father.
Don't become a strong queen who doesn't.
Oh yeah, she has to become a strong queen because if she cries, the ancient evil inside of her gets awakened, and the world ends.
I do my best to protect my country.
Spirits within.
I understand everything my parents.
Apparently they actually outsourced the opening cutscene to like a different company that actually knew what the hell they were doing.
Remember this place.
It really looks like she has half a 10. She had like the other FMVs, she had like fishnets, but now she just has half a 10.
Sorry.
I am so glad I have the ability to tune out things like this at will. Allbone's Cat, yes! By Spaghetti Harrison.
Elise,
If you've never seen Spirits Within is a great movie if you've never seen a movie before. So what you're saying is I would enjoy it because I've seen 6 movies ever. Height difference. That seems like it might be a fun watch-along to do if I didn't, like, hate movies and think they were boring and too damn long. His head is the size of her body. I know, isn't it great? And just think of all of the pregnancy complications when she's trying to give birth to something covered in spikes. Spikes powerful enough to perforate the steel Eggman uses on his robots. Hey, it's the final boss arena. Isn't this from, like, Love Knows No Hat Size? Hey, there she is! Amy the Rose. The specified point. Oh god, the building is so flat and ugly.
So that nothing but ashes remain.
Seriously, why not just do this from the start, Robotnik? Wait,
Miss Elise!
why is she back here instantly? Weren't we like in a forest? What? What?
Miss Elise! It is my duty.
Oh, what's wrong with her face? Holy shit! That looks creepier than fucking Claudia in Silent Hill 3, and she was intended to be creepy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's a Sonic game, you can't expect them to be good. Yes. Taimu. Taimu. Not Timu. Nani? Majide? Hontou ni? Anyway, what the fuck am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing? Head for Wave Ocean. Isn't that the first?
This is terrible. Princess
What?
Elise went to see Eggman by herself.
Who's
Tails
telling
tried
us
to help
this?
her.
And why are they contacting Tails? Okay, I guess the plot has completely dropped off. How much Weeba do I speak? I used to be like... God, there's a rating system. I don't remember the rating system, but I used to be good at it. I had a Fujoshi for a... Hey, cool boy Mew. I didn't start an hour earlier. You started an hour earlier. Shut up. But no, daylight savings happened, so obviously I had to adjust to 9 Eastern Time. Therefore, I had to start an hour earlier, because it's American time, and most of my audience is American. It's not my fault you're Canadian, Mew, but also good morning, Mew. But yeah, I used to be able to like read a little bit of Japanese. Like I only remember like 4 kanji now. Because kanji are bullshit and impossible, and I hate them. But the rest of it I could just read and it was fine. You have the same daylight saving crap. Oh. Wait, did I get the day wrong for daylight savings? I thought today was daylight savings.
Whoa! My head's spinning!
Did something... This is the daylight saving... Okay, it is today. That's what I thought. Okay, well, make a movie. I just wanted to watch Prime-Magi. Oh! Well, unfortunately, Mew, you can't. You have to watch me instead. You're contractually obligated to do so. Are we going the right way? Well, there's a silver medal here, so probably not. Yeah, so for those of you who weren't here for the first stream, this is the level that you missed. We're replaying the... What is that frame rate? That was not your stream fucking up. That game legit... The game literally dropped to less than 1 FPS right there. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, this is just the first level. We're doing it again. This is the first level where you spent part of it playing as Tails. And now we're just doing the whole first level, playing all of it as Tails. Because... Question marks? Look at how slow! Oh my god, look at how slow! The audio is coming in over my Cam Flyer 3232. I can't figure out a way to get it to actually, like, capture through HDMI because PS3 streaming is hard to do. This fucking video game, though. Yeah, my capture card just isn't picking up the audio at all for some reason. I've got, like, and I could do it with, like, an audio cord, but if I do that, then I can't hear it. And I really need to soak in all of the audio for this. I really do. Wait, what? Invisible wall? That we can fly over. It is... Drowning in knee-deep water. Let's go. Need a splitter that strips HTCP. Well, I have an Elgato, and I don't know how to get a splitter. Water. Far more lethal than lava. Lava only deals damage and melts your rings. Water, though, you even go knee-deep in that thing and you'll die instantly. Water is the most dangerous substance in all of Midgard. This fucking game. Okay. Yeah, I think if I just, like, walk a little bit forward... Okay, we are completely submerged, but still alive somehow. If we go any further forward, we will probably die. Alright. What? Okay. Completely lost control of Tails there for a second. Hey, Nick the Gamerman. And welcome to good old unregistered Hypercam capturing the game audio with the mic. It's fine, it's what this game deserves. Orca. The flesh of the orca is poisonous, don't you know? That's why I touched this and died. Well, took damage. Wait, was that a thing? That was a thing. Let me grab this thing real quick. Oh, hey, what up? I need that. Where do I go from here? This way, I guess. That was just a side path for a 1-up. The missiles are so slow! Ah! Oh, okay, we just have to, like, not get owned. By the way, Tails does have an attack. It's that, and it sucks. Now I can't tell which rings are mine or not. Let's go. It's slow, and it's ranged, and it barely works. And you're more likely to take damage using it than you are to actually deal damage using it. So don't use it. Just ignore enemies. This is a Sonic game. You don't need to fight enemies. You just need to get to the end. You just have to hold the metaphorical right. So I finished Sonic. Not quite Cool Boy View. This is part of the Sonic story. It's just that at one point during the Sonic story, you play through the first level again as Tails. For some reason. Something about saving Princess Elise, which I guess Sonic can't do? Like, plot-wise, we rescued Elise and met her in the jungle and went through a jungle. And then suddenly she was at her castle and Eggman was threatening to blow up the world in exchange for her? Want me to send you a link to a splitter? Sure, do it in Discord or through Whisper and stuff. If you drop it in chat, I will not find it. I am missing collectibles. I'm gonna go back and collect the collectibles later. Because you get power-ups as the game progresses, so you can go back to earlier stages later
So much.
What was the point? We went to Wave Ocean to stop her from getting kidnapped by Eggman. Princess Elise captured counter is at 5 now, by the way.
What are you trying to do?
So after she threw herself off a cliff and almost died to escape Robotnik, she just immediately went back?
Did your parents ever disclose to you anything about Solaris' secret, starring his eternal flames?
The plot threads in this video game.
His power can change time and even manipulate the fabric of time itself.
I am not playing the levels out of order, Ice the Bite. This game is entirely linear. You have to do everything in a specific order. There are side missions you can do out of order, but you have to do all of these in this order. There is no option to go to a different level.
You wish to rule over time?
Yes, truly. And the secret.
Yes, she has ancient evil time gods sealed inside her, and if she cries, it comes out. So I got it. Her eyes are in different zip codes. It's so bad. They don't even animate his fingers moving when he's typing. Just slap, 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 slap.
The world will change.
Her head is so weird.
Is just ahead.
Chaos Emerald located.
Chaos Emerald located, alright.
Now, let's go collect that Chaos Emerald.
There are technically some sequence breaks using unintended collision clipping. I believe it, but I'm not doing any like sequence breaking or whatever. Like, not intentionally. I'm clipping through things from time to time, but that's just because this is the Sonic game. You just that happens. It just happens. Head for the old Soriana Castle. Daily Soriana. Morning, other LOL player, and welcome to Sonic the Sonic 2000 and Sonic.
Go to the ancient castle.
Ah, the frames.
And save Elise.
Ancient Castle. Isn't this like Sonic's like final area? Or semi-final? Could I just finish off the Sonic story this stream? I should head back to the shop, though. Hey. Yes? Oh, I can buy all of them. Nice. Alright, so now we have gems. Okay, so it's left and... Okay. There's 4 gems, and it's left and right on the D-pad to swap between them and change my shoes. No, that's not the one. Okay, so now I can press R1 to do a dash. That's the blue. Ah, yes, a very well-programmed dash to instantly boost up. The dash is programmed so powerfully that when you use the dash button to accelerate, it makes you go slower sometimes. Oh my god, this game is incredible. Oh my god, yeah, so blue shoes let you instantly hit top speed, but if you roll a 1 on the D6, instead you get capped at walking speed. What is this? I love this game. Alright, what are these, purple shoes? What do these do? One of these buttons does something? Ah, the green one lets you create a tornado. These only work in the air. Wait. What? Let me go back and read the item description. I just saw things, and I know that these are broken and don't work, and I thought one of them... Red gem. Slow custom action. Okay. How does... Hold on. Okay, so that's him at normal speed, I think. And if I use the slow custom action, there's no observable difference. Ah, well-programmed slow action. Oh, boy. So it doesn't do anything outside of levels. This just sucks. This is his ability from Heroes, isn't it? Where he, like, summons a tornado by breakdancing? Oh, it even works in the air. Ha. That is pretty useless. And then you have blue, which is the I would like to die button, which is pretty awesome. Ow. It also makes you instantly bump off stuff. Alright, what does this guy have to say? People associated with the royal family. Lovely. Let's side quest. These shoes are useless. These shoes are worse than useless. These shoes are in active danger because they make you instantly bump your head on stuff, and that slows you down. Incredible. Oh, it's Sonic Man. I'm gonna save that since I just bought a bunch of stuff. Look. We can't use these! Oh, these are useless. It's the purple gem that I really want, though. That's a very powerful gem. Wait, is it, this red thing on the map? Is that where I have to go? Oh, Jesus, Jesus. Alright, stop. Ah, God, the camera! No. Alright. Look, if you could run in a straight line reliably in this game, then maybe these shoes would be useful. Oh, they actually boost you past your normal top speed, except when they do this. How do you even program shoes that, like, only sometimes make you go faster? Like, without it being deliberate. Is this the way? Well, it's sealed off, so it's not. They don't work in the air, but I could probably boost off of a ledge to get more speed. Oh, it's so useless.
Hey.
That's an optional side quest. I'll do it later. What I have... all the gems. Where the fuck do I go? If someone wants to look it up and tell me where I need to go, because I just did Wave Ocean Part 2 as Tails, I'd appreciate it. Go find some royal family person. I would love to. Would you like to tell me where to find this royal family person? Because the game sure doesn't want to. Oh, God, it takes so long to slow down, too. Alright, who are you? The bishop. Over here, you say?
Hey.
Bell tower. Controls. Okay, got control back. Ow. Hey, FuzzGod Games. It's, is this him? Oh, we have to talk to the NPC and we just go there. Okay. Video games. Yes, good morning, FuzzGod Games. The Sonic 06 experience has been magical. Absolutely magical. I've been having a good time. Genuinely and unironically. Hazmat VT, I don't think there's a difference between hat and hair in this video game.
Hey.
Are we ready to begin? Alright. What is this? The test of knowledge? Is this the teleporter maze? I think this is the teleporter maze. Also, good morning, Junior VT. But if you give Rick Astley to he will not give you because he's never going to give you up. However, he's my best. Therefore, the Rick Astley paradox. Yes, I'm aware of the Rick Astley paradox. This is actually an important thing in a lot of epistemological philosophy. Also, good morning, Longevens. Yes, this is the teleporter maze. Oh, boy. Oh, I just noticed I got a follow from Nick the Gamerman. I guess my alerts are busted. Ha! Wonder why. It's because I have that thing silenced? Who knows? Anyway, Nick the Gamerman, thank you for the follow 11 minutes ago.
Touching a wormhole will send you far away in a
what?
flash.
Oh, this one just worked me. Okay. Okay, right brings me to there. Okay. Four's over there, so we went back to 3? I don't tell this to a lot of people, Nick the Gamerman. In fact, you're the only person I've ever told this to. But you're actually my favorite follower. That's right, my number 1. Because, you know, Nick is my second favorite name after Jones. I'm a bit of a gamerman myself. I wonder... Where's the there's the 4. So, I could try doing this legit, but that seems like a bad idea. Instead... I'm gonna do something stupid. Didn't let me jump out of that. Unfortunate. So now we're back to 1. It's this one, and then, this one? Yes. Then it's the one that's up. Oh yeah, no point in trying to jump to 4. You can just teleport there. Alright, there's that one way in the air over there. Think I can reach it? Let's find out. Not a chance. Alrighty. So, wait. There's a one warp, like, on the ground and then a second one? So there's, like, most of the warps are just places you can get to by walking? Fascinating. So there's probably, like, a really impressive speedrun of this. Where you can just, like... Oh, fuck, I missed it. Yeah, if you use the dash boost, you take so long to slow down. But yeah, I feel like you could probably just, like, hit a spring somewhere. Wait. I hear a goal nearby. Sounds like it's up this tree. It might be on top of this tree where we need to go. Huh. I wonder if I can just, like, physics my way up there. Let's try it. Maybe, actually. I could definitely do it if I had this... Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's a spring there. I see that spring there. I have an idea. Ooh, this could work. This could work. Hold on. I'm gonna just jump to that spring and skip this whole fucking teleporter maze. Because nobody likes teleporter mazes, they're terrible. How do I get up there easily? Like, I don't think there's anywhere higher on the tree I can stand than, like, there. Hold on, this is definitely going to be faster and easier. Okay, so I look counting the polygons. So this threshold is the exact threshold. Now, if you do that, it doesn't help. Because there's no actual physics in this game. Gotcha. You, teleporter maze! I'm too smart for your bullshit. That's the real trial of intelligence. It's a magician's illusion. They present a teleporter maze that you don't have to deal with.
Hey.
I have proven my intelligence by not engaging with the teleporter maze. Get wrecked, video game.
Man, today's not my day.
Yeah, S rank on that is probably just going through all of them as fast as possible. Alright, okay. Cool. I think I'm gonna complete the 3 trials and call it a stream, and then we'll finish this off next Sunday. Loading screens. I love them.
Hey.
Trial of Courage, which will test my heart? Okay, I mean, I don't know fear, therefore I cannot know courage either. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey.
Fight enemies. Hey, Omnipower GG, and good morning, and welcome to the best 3D Sonic game. We're in the dumb gimmick level, which is like loading screens? Defeat all enemies with 0 rings. Oh, boy. That's asking an awful lot. Well, they're all in the tree. So I won't be able to slide into them. Oh, I hit the leader, I guess? And the rest... Oh! There's a thing there! Oh, boy, this is where we're gonna game over, isn't it? I'm doing alright on Power GG, how about you? I've been enjoying my time with this game. Suddenly I'm feeling a bit less... This is gonna be a good time. Oh, boy.
Hey.
Not... Oh! 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 Oh, boy! I see what's going on here. So, if I die, it loads a single line of dialogue, and then goes to a loading screen to bring me over here, where I can have 2 lines of dialogue, where it goes to a loading screen for 1 more line of dialogue, and then to a loading screen to actually play the game. Holy shit. That is 4 loading screens per attempt at this. Incredible. Amazing. Spectacular. Fantastic. You have one line of dialogue and... okay. So can someone time out the time between attempts at the test of courage? Because this is going to be incredible. This is definitely a video game. This is one of the video games ever made. Okay. We're fine. Alrighty, where's the rest of them? Over here. Alright, now there's like a bunch of hazards around here, what they threw around. So I'm just gonna wait a bit and let them despawn. Are they on the tree still? Oh, and it's the Flashman theme. Nice. I love the Flashman theme. Flashman's theme is a good song. Hello? Enemies? Well, oh, there's a spring here now. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so let's start counting this out. It is now 15713. Then we have one loading screen, which takes how many seconds of loading? We're at 10 seconds now. Okay, so 15 seconds of loading, then another 15. This is going to be a full minute between attempts of nothing but loading. Holy shit. Because it takes about 15 seconds to load, and then there's like the mashing through dialogue. Alright, then more dialogue. I wonder if you just clip this loading time. I'm just gonna clip the loading time and have that be my after-stream clip. Okay, we're at over a minute of loading right now. My god. Minute 10? Okay, so it takes about 70 seconds for it to actually load between attempts. And it's costing me lives as well. Lovely! Oh, that's just lovely. Okay. And then somewhere around here there's a spring? There. 1 minute and 16 seconds of load time between attempts. Let's fucking go. I'm amazed that they actually are demanding a no-hit run of, like, anything in this game. It's incredible that they would have the audacity to do this. Ah, there's a missile. I don't know where the enemies are! Okay, now I see where the enemies are. Hit and run strategy. Let's go, boys. Totally whiffed it. Okay, got two that time, so I made up for it. Boy. Okay, oh, it's one of these. These are, like, really scary, aren't they? I think he lost track of me. There we go. So it's like here. Got him, yes, okay. All Bones Cats, good day, good morning, everyone in the U.S. from Arizona. Hey, oh god, hey, good morning, Strichel from Chowder. We are doing a no-hit run of this because the game demanded that we do a no-hit run of this. Oh no, 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 no. This is so dangerous. I think the slowdown thing will probably help a lot. If it's working.
No.
Oh, just... Oh, enemy! Boop! Laser done! That's definitely something that it's possible to humanly react to.
Hey.
Time for another minute and 16 seconds of loading. Let's go. Target just fucking deleted. Holy shit. Ah, this game is incredible. Yes, Junior VT, I will actually stretch for once. Got nothing else to do when we have these hours of load time. Yoy, 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 yoy. Yoy. Nice broccoli chowder for breakfast. That makes sense, Schnitzel. Schnitzel the chowder. The worst Sonic the Hedgehog character. No, they're not the worst. You're not the worst. I think that's Princess Elise. Loads. Oh, I forgot to save. Well, we're gonna have to redo the Trial of the Endless or whatever. This is a video game. This is absolutely a video game. This is a real legitimate video game that exists and was sold commercially. Also, this is not my Allbones cat. This is something Spaghetti Harrison made. But she sent it to me in DMs rather than, like, posting it publicly. So I thought I'd give it attention by having it show up on my stream for this stream. Since the rest of my streams this week are going to be sponsored, and we're going to have, like, branding and logos going on over there instead. Alright, now where's that spring spawning in? There it is. Literally just Flashman's theme. I love it. Alright, I have to hit the button. There's a bunch of dudes here. I'm still not convinced this actually works. Oh! While I'm holding down the button, they slow down. Gotcha. But I can't use it and also things at the same time because my controller is bad? Okay. Oh, but I can't use this at the same time. Okay, so I figured out how time slow works. That'll make this a lot easier. Because I can kill things before they get a chance to do anything because time has stopped. But my controller is bad, so I can't really use it very well. Okay. Hey, Deathlord74, and yes, this is Sonic the 06. Sonic the Sonic. 2000 and Sonic. Charmy B is the worst. Is he even a consistent character? Didn't he show up, like, once or so? Okay, now we have to save, because we completed 2 out of the 3 trials, but have no lives left. But yes, Deathlord 72, or 42, or 24, one of those numbers. Deathlord the numbers, this is that one. He's in Heroes also.
Too easy.
Huh, A-Ray. I guess that's the power of holding on the slowdown button. But no, I would say Princess Elise is the worst because she's like the one that's the most difficult to look at out of like all of them. Alright. More appearances than Big the Cat. Really? I can never tell if Big the Cat is loved or hated, or if he's loved by only Sonic fanatics and hated by normal human beings, or what. Good physics.
Hey.
Hey. But yes, Deathlord72, thank you so much for the bits. Now, I don't do this to a lot of people, 74. In fact, you're the only person I've ever told this to, but you're actually my favorite bit donator. That's right, my #1. It even says so up there at the top of the channel chat. Oh, this fucking video game, though. Oh, boy.
Hey.
Big is ironically, unironically loved. Got it. Ah, yes, the Triforce of knowledge, power, and love. Okay. Yes, Mitchell, my favorite. Because he's donated the most this stream. Right, I remember this. You go this way and you get locked into a bad end.
You came!
Hey.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. Okay, no, we're fine, Alright. So was that fast enough for an S rank, or do we need to do this again? Because I do remember this. Yeah, this controls what cutscene you get, and I do not approve of the bestiality ending. Hell yeah, S rank, amazing at video games, let's fucking go. Free 2,000 monies to buy more broken power-ups with. Let's go! That said, though, I'm going to hurl myself off a cliff and then load in. The bestiality ending happens regardless. I can pretend that it doesn't, Schnitzel. I can pretend that it doesn't. Is there a shop around here, actually? This might be the only time that it's appropriate to use this. I can't use this. This door is sealed. That pathway is forever forbidden to me. Okay, now we're moving good again. Fuck. Whatever. The Go Fast ring. Shoes. I just need to figure out where the fuck the shop is. Ah, look at that speed boost. Look at how fast we're going. Ain't it incredible? This game barely works. I love it. Can't do that in the air, though. Ow. Ow. Alright, so this is... Oh, okay. I thought the bridge wasn't even... Wait. This way is also sealed? Can I not make it to a shop, then? I wanted to check in case there was new stuff opening up. Well, I guess I can't do that. Unless there's a shop over here? No, this is like the Death Lake. This is a lake of death, where you die. And it's bad. Maybe, like, if I go behind it? There's a prize? I don't think there would be, but maybe. Ow. Let me through. Nope, nothing. Alright, I like how you can see their exclamation points way before their models load in. That is well done. That is a good design choice. Yeah, I guess we can't get back to any shops until we beat the next level. And maybe not even then. So I guess we'll save for now and then quit. How far are we through Sonic's story, anyway? We are! I'm gonna use a Sonic You Came raid. That's what we're gonna do. 81%! Yeah, we'll be able to finish this off next Sunday and then move on to, like, another character. Probably Shadow, maybe Silver? Who knows? One of the two. But for now, let's go find out. Let's go find out who we're gonna raid. Akami, Carmelia, Binten... Woozle's still going. Malice, Zegamus, Billy... Voices, Paladin, Gravity, Caribou... Skege, Nightshade... let's raid Nightshade. I don't think I've raided Nightshade. Raid Nightshade-cha. Alrighty, and good old R.I.P. Wait, what do you mean invalid username? What? Oh, Nightshade. Fuck, hold on. Raid Nightshade-cha. Hey, Deathlord 70. I mean, life isn't as a skeleton. It's unlife. And I mean, it's what you make it. Life sucks and then you died, and now I'm dead, so it doesn't suck anymore, right? Anyway, tomorrow we will be going through Chex Quest. And it'll be our sponsorship week, where we hunt for sponsorships by playing video games. Anyway, get the heck out of here, you filthy sinners.